Get some protection for your ears. It's about to get loud. So the Herbology Class, the newest addition to the LEGO Hogwarts most detailed castle sets from LEGO. This one's an exciting one because you get a lot of plants, pieces and interesting things, which are useful for when you're collecting the whole castle, or useful for if you just want to build your own things and add some interesting looking plants and pieces to it. Now, this one also has some of the new updated mandrake pieces there, which is quite nice. I think it's been 20 plus years waiting on something like that. And then a new pot piece, which is quite interesting to see as well. So this one is set number 76445, comes with 390 pieces and retails for 899 Rand in South Africa and 49.99 euros and $49.99. So grab your shearing scissors and earmuffs and let's get to building. And starting off the video, we've got Neville Longbottom and Professor Pomona Sprout. So for this section, we've got the potted mandrakes here. Comes with that new bucket piece, or pot piece, sorry. And then also your little mandrakes. And then for the other tables section, we've got some different kinds of plants and things here. But also the most interesting one here is that potion bubbling thing recreated in a olive color to create like almost like a cactus type plant. So besides the fact that you're also getting some cool plant pieces, this is definitely a parts pack if you're looking for these taller window pieces that come in a pearl gold. So the greenhouse part of the build is nicely sculpted. They're using all of these Ninjago swords for finishings on the sides. And then it's got all of those aforementioned windows in the bold part of it. And that goes right around the whole of the greenhouse, which is actually really cool. And then it's just on hinges here that you can see. So you can open up to get to the inside of the greenhouse. So on this side, you can see the new mandrake piece that they created. And this part just slots out and clips on the back there. We'll take a look at it closer now. But here on the back behind the mandrakes, you've got a cool little pond piece with an olive green frog there and one of those new rose pieces in pink. And then you've also got this interesting parts usage with the skirt. I think it was for the mini skirt that they're using for one of those big flowers. And then just all around some other flower detailing. On the opposite side, you've got that other table there with also some of the cool other parts and pieces. Not exactly sure what they're all called, but this one has that nice potion piece in olive color to create that cool cactus looking plant. And taking that one out, behind it you can see you've got the base of the tree trunk there growing up, and then also another plant piece with some orange balls and the spider in the corner there. And here's those cool new elements for the pots and then for the mandrakes. So they just pull out from the pots here, and then they are their own specialized little mold. Almost reminds me of the figures they got for the Dream sets as well. And then with the rest of it, you've just got your watering can and an extra pair of earmuffs there. And then for this side, they're also using some of the sort of like ice cream bits and cake bits just to create like interesting looking plants from the universe. So for the minifigures, we have Neville Longbottom, Professor Pomona Sprout, and Hermione. And they all come in their herbology clothes, and they've also got earmuffs just to put on when they have to pull out those pesky mandrakes. And they all come with dual-sided faces as well, which is always nice to get. So, the Herbology class. I think this one is just also, it seems to be something that all these small license sets suffer from, is that they are very nice, really cool parts and everything, but just a little bit expensive, I think, for what you're getting, and just the way that it feels. But nonetheless, the set comes with really awesome plant pieces and extra accessories here on the back. These new molds are awesome, probably also a little bit of why the price is a little bit higher. And then you've got the minifigures that need to go with the set. The reason I also talk a lot about all of these new molds is that they are very cool, especially for mock building. And just to show off a little bit of something that my wife's been prototyping. So here's the sunflower in one of those little pots. Very cool. It's awesome what you can do with all the parts and pieces that you get from these sets. So obviously with the set, you're only getting one of the greenhouses. I believe there are 8 on the Hogwarts grounds. So you can get multiple of this if you want to have the full collection there. And then kit them out so that it doesn't have the tree growing out. But this one does what it needs to if you just want to have one to complete your collection. But as always, like and subscribe if you're enjoying the reviews. And comment below which one of the new elements are you most excited about. And then we'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye.